This podcast, bussin'.
Welcome to this.podcast. I'm your friendly host, Jay, joined by my friends. We got Co.
Man, what we talking about?
And then we got Uncle Damo.
Okay.
Yeah, you like those drops. Shout out to the incredible Lawrence and Larimer for providing the space. You can catch them at 3225 East Colfax Avenue, or you can go to lawrenceandlarimer.com. You could catch this.podcast on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, you name it, and video on YouTube. Actually, we're happy that Damo's back.
Man.
Last week he was out. We had 2 great interviews, and you missed out, man. Tell us where you were at.
Costa Rica.
Doing what?
Ooh. Did you
Tanning
do
what?
some bungee jumping?
I didn't.
You tan?
They were like, dos mas.
No. So can I tell you what else happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I pride myself on being able to swim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good swimmer.
Okay.
So my sister, we were out there for my sister's 50th birthday, and we had a catamaran ride, and through this catamaran ride, it was like a couple hours. We get close to the beach. I'm like ready to get off of the actual boat.
Yeah.
So we're probably about 150, 200 yards out from the beach. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to swim. I run on the boat.
You
boom.
swam 250 yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I know. I'm a swimmer, dude. I know how to swim.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I might be buoyant, but I can swim.
That's a good distance,
Hey,
man. That's a
yeah.
good distance.
So, like, no, real talk. We were about 152. Kim, my sister, she swam from like 500 yards out.
Wow.
Oh.
Dang, okay.
No bullshit. So,
And they say black people can't swim. Look at you, bro.
There you go.
Hey.
Tell them, Uncle Damo.
Uncle Damo swims.
All right.
So I'm swimming to the beach, and one of the things that I do is like to orient myself. I like plug my nose and like go down to see how deep it is. You know, just to see how.
You got to take a dip.
Yeah, I take a dip. Real talk, just to
You're already
see.
in the water.
Is that how
right?
you can
Yeah,
go down?
like, okay.
To see,
no,
like,
he got
it-
dipped in Cabo.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
dipped in Cabo. No, in Cancun.
Cancun, sorry.
So I went down, and everything was cool. Swam a little bit further. I couldn't touch the ground. Swam a little further. Touched the ground. Boom. I was like, oh, shit. Something got my foot.
Oh no.
Like something grabbed it. Or you're
No.
just like, I can't get up now.
Something poked my foot. I was like, what the hell was that? And like, I literally screamed out. I was like, ouch. And like, who says ouch?
While you were
Like,
underwater.
Ooh.
No, like when I came back
Okay.
up, I was like, ouch. Like, what was that? So then I swam, like I like did a motion like this, and I hit my knee on something else. Excuse me, I hit my knee on something else. And I was like, fuck.
Drunk, man?
Like, no, it hurt.
God.
I hadn't drank any liquor, dude.
Okay.
Nothing.
This wasn't like 2 feet of water thinking he was in 10
No,
feet.
like
Right.
soft.
He was in the abyss somewhere.
Stop.
Nah.
No,
Tell the
no.
story.
So, fast forward, after I hit my knee, there's these people over here, and they're like, "Whoa!" Like you know when people wear the
Snorkel.
snorkel gear, they're like, "Whoa!" Like you can hear them through there. They're like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "What's going on?" And
It was a whale?
no, they were
Jellyfish.
like, no, it was like sea urchins.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Like
Aren't those the horse-looking ones?
No, they're the porcupine.
the porcupine.
Of the sea.
Oh.
Kind of.
What
Like a
happened
school
is
of them?
they were like, so what I did is when I stepped down and I said, ouch, it was.
They don't
me-
even move that.
No, they don't
much,
move.
right? Yeah.
It was a whole bunch of sea urchins. Come to find out, I didn't know this. Come to find out, there were hundreds of sea urchins
Oh.
at this beach, and I stepped on them in between like my toes. Like they got me. It's like a porcupine got me.
Got it.
Oh.
You couldn't see because.
Well, I
Was it
wasn't
murky?
snorkeling. I was just swimming.
Got it. But
But the people next to me had like the scuba gear on,
Right.
and they were like, "Oh, there's hundreds of urchins down there." And I was like, the motherfuckers got me.
They were saying that underwater.
Yeah. Well, no, when they popped up,
Got it.
because I was like, fuck. And they were like, you okay? I'm like, something got me. They were like, oh, the sea urchins? And I'm like, yeah.
Got it.
So were you able to walk?
When
after
you
that?
got out of the
No.
absolute
So what happened is in the water, it just felt like pressure. It was like a really like
Right.
tart shit, like sharp pressure.
I can see it.
And then I got out the water, and this knee's bad anyway.
Yeah.
They hit me on this toe right here.
Ooh.
I'm over here limping like a motherfucker.
Double
Man,
homicide.
Cole, he got up out that water. He had urchins all over his
Nah, they
body.
moved
He
too-
didn't
nah,
even
they-
know it.
Nah, they moved too slow.
They were like stickers.
Nah.
You know how you used to get the stickers in the field
Yeah,
that was like
yeah.
attached to your butt?
All on your
Like-
patties.
all on his back.
Oh my God.
Man, what we talking
Hey,
All right, man, that's enough. Are you done with the story?
no, anybody
more.
who's been either one, stung by jellyfish, or two,
I've been stung.
stepped on a sea urchin, and I still have the prongs in my foot, or the little spikes in my foot. It's not a game, dude.
I bet.
And the cold part about it is 9 times out of 10, I always wear shoes in the ocean. Always. In this particular time,
Did
I
not.
stroked my ego.
You
I
got
was like,
fancy.
yeah, I got fancy.
But you couldn't see. I imagine you couldn't see the urchins if they were hitting your knees.
No,
and like,
the people with the goggles and the freaking snorkel gear,
okay,
they
All right,
saw
man.
it all.
Got it.
That's a good story.
That is.
though.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Probably
man.
mess up their whole experience though.
No,
He
they
probably
were
did.
like,
They were ready
they
to
Did
take
you
your
bleed?
life.
no, and
Was
they-
like blood in the water, and they was worried.
no,
Blood in the water.
it was
Yeah, man.
It was some people from the UK. So some folks
Oh,
from-
mate.
Yeah, they
well,
were
that's
like,
Australia.
they were like,
but
did you see the sea urchins? And I'm like, damn it, that's what got me.
Yeah, I got stung
Gotcha.
once. Yeah.
That's
All
what
right.
got me. Like, it was crazy.
That's
But
crazy. Well, we're
Costa Rica
great.
is dope.
Nice, man.
Beautiful, right?
That's
It
great.
is.
You
It
said
is.
you were on a resort though, and the next time you want to go, you want to more the
Airbnb, 100%.
Experience.
I need to experience the country as it's presented,
Yeah.
not American focused.
All right, man. Well, that's great. Enough of you. We're not here for you.
My bad.
Let's get into our lovely guest. The beautiful voice that you're hearing is your girl Cedes. She is. You run the. It's not the morning show, but you have a segment from 10 to 3
Midday.
on midday. Thank you on 104.7 The Drop. Originally from San Diego,
Yeah.
moved out here when you were 21ish,
22.
22.
Oh.
You were in broadcasting as a youngster because your father
I was.
was in broadcasting. And what I want to say is that you made the move to come out to Colorado. You got on one of the most prestigious radio stations within Colorado, KS 107.5.
Did.
Right. And we just want to give you a round of applause for joining us on this show today, for all the accolades that you have, and for coming out to represent. Let's give you a round of applause for joining us. So,
Sweet.
yeah, we're
I
glad
feel
to
at
have
home
you.
already. I like this.
You like this?
It's a
What do you
vibe.
like about it?
First of all, you're hilarious. By the way, like we need all the off-camera, everything that you guys are not hearing. We need those conversations pulled into this. It's that good, literally.
That's what we want. I'm trying to take it there, but my boys are scared of like
No,
I get
that
it.
perception.
Y'all don't- you're not
we
ready
got
for
we
that,
got
but
jobs. We got like
Yeah, we
real
got
jobs
jobs.
that we
Yeah.
can't say the things
You
You
that
go
we wanna
viral
say.
very quickly.
Oh,
Jay.
very quickly.
Very
Jay,
quickly.
we have real jobs and 1,000 followers. 998.
That's all you need. to Go viral.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we need to go viral.
That's all you need. Been there, done that.
Ladies, again, thanks for joining the show. Let's get into your story and background. And we just want to start real simple of like, tell us about how your journey was. I always say your journey. How you made it out to here in Denver,
Yeah.
Colorado.
I started back in San Diego, California at iHeart Media, which everyone knows now. But back then, it was called Clear Channel. And I came up doing a traffic reporter. And then I moved over to being a co-host of a night show in San Diego. And I knew that I didn't want to be on a pop station. I always wanted to be on a hip hop station. Growing up, I had a father who, like, you know, was on the hip hop station. He would come and do show and tell. So I was like, oh, I'm next. It's me. My sister was trying to be Lala in LA, so I was like, it's me. I'm up next. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that as soon as I could just kind of get my foot on the ground, it was off and running. But unfortunately, during that time in San Diego, they didn't really have a really strong hip-hop station. So I knew that I was going to have to journey. And in the midst of all that, my mentor in the game, she was offered a position here in Denver, Colorado first. And she ended up turning it down. And that same program director reached back out to her, and he was like, listen, I need a night show now. Do you know anybody who's up and coming, who's hungry, who's ready to get out? And she mentioned my name, and then basically 2011, I was here.
That's awesome.
So you've been here for 11 years.
Yeah, I've been off and on for 11 years. I went back to Cali for a couple of years, went back on the radio at home, but then they brought me back out again. So.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. So with that, tell us a little bit about you going into broadcasting and what that process is, because for us, we're in the same space, but we don't have the depth of knowledge that you have in the process of like
we don't know
the formal steps of going through broadcasting school and things like that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your journey in college of like what that looks like to get into broadcasting.
That's a great question.
It really is, because I'll be quite honest with you. My father did not do shit.
Wow.
My father was very much so, again, I talked about how my sister during that time wanted to be the next Lala, MTV, that vibe. And she had it going on. But he was very much so like, I put in a lot of energy with her. I kind of forced her to go into that. With you, I want you to, figure out what you want to do. But I want to see how hungry you are before I even invest or do anything with you.
So did your sister make it?
My sister did make it to LA, and then she ended up going into the real estate game.
Okay.
Got it.
Shout out to the big sis, though. She knew what she was doing.
Was it burnout since you started?
I think it was a lot going on. It's the 90s, and
It's
becoming
tough.
a radio DJ and, a video personality during that time, it was a very dog-eat-dog world. Not that it's not today, but, it was over the top during those times. So I think that there was a lot of competition that was like, okay, well, this could take some time to get there, but this real estate money's right here.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
This MLS game is right here. So
Right. And I got to pay bills, and this looks like
and I want
a
to
better
survive
path.
in LA.
Yeah.
So,
Which is a lot.
yeah. So
That's dope.
she ended up going a different route. But with my situation, again, I ended up graduating high school. I went to San Diego State Community College right after it. And actually what's crazy about it, they have an amazing jazz radio station on campus. And at that time, it was the only radio station on the actual campus for college. So SDSU didn't have it. None of these other, San Marcos, none of these other schools had a radio station on the actual campus. So I remember walking through that radio station hallway, and I remember seeing a little bulletin board that said traffic reporter needed for this station. And it was for the jazz station. And I remember my dad picked me up from college that day. Said, Dad, I think I'm going to put in for this. And he just looked at me like, oh, yeah? You think you're going to do it? I'm like,
Nice.
This sounds like Kevin Hart.
I think I'm gonna test my skills. So that's exactly what I did. And I was hustling for like 5 years, slinging out traffic reports for
That's
the
dope.
jazz station, to the hip hop station, to the pop station, all at one time. And that was again working under iHeart Media. And I remember from that point, I was on a pop station doing a traffic report, and this white boy, like this Caucasian man, he taps in right after I do my traffic report. He's like, "Oh my God, you're so good." He's like, "You need to get out of doing traffic reporting and get on air." He's like, "This is ridiculous. You should be on air." And I remember that's when it kind of clicked for me. Like, I think I can step this up a little bit.
Right.
And from that point, I started realizing, like, yo, how do you get on air? I started having more conversations with my dad. Like, how do you scout? Like, what do I need to create to be that? And he kind of gave me the game of like, yo, you need a tape, you need a demo, and you need to basically push it out there. And so that's what I did. And I gained my mentor in the game.
Yeah.
And we rocked. Me and my sister Tati, shout out to San Diego Tati. We rocked. She definitely helped me like along the way. There was a lot of bumps, but she was like, yo, you're nice and you're finna get it. Some people just have that talent. Like,
Right.
And I'm learning that in podcasting, like hearing you guys, like there's a voice, you know what I'm saying?
That comes
and
with
some
it.
people just got it.
Yeah, but so other than your father, who's like your biggest inspiration? like, personality wise?
Yeah, so obviously my mentor is one. But my
Who?
second, her name is Tatiana, and she goes by Tati. She is on Star 94.1 in San Diego. But my second one, the one that I remember growing up and studying like heavy, is Sana G from KML, which is a big Bay Area radio station, one of the
Got it.
And they go
prestigious top
hard.
hip hop radio stations in the
Yes.
game. I remember growing up, and I was probably like 22, 23. I was out here at that point. I remember I would tune in. I would wake up early just to hear her show because her show was that dope. Like her whole concept, her whole setup. She had a receptionist, right, who was the girl who worked, every radio station in a building. She would have that receptionist come on her show and just talk shit. Like literally, like, bitch, did you see what motherfucking this motherfucker did? I'm like, bitch, let me turn my head. Hey, how you doing, girl? Okay, we'll get you a ticket something. But the receptionist would be talking shit with it. I was like, yo, it's like a key on the radio. Like this is how you would talk to your homegirl every day.
Yeah.
So that
Entertaining.
inspiration of like hearing that kind of was like, yo, I need to be able to bring that kind of radio realness to a different city. The same concept.
You know what's so dope about that? Because in my head, like Cali's its own country when it comes to a lot of things in culture. And for us, we don't have that, right? Like everything we hear
It's just
about in
different.
radio is like the Angie Martinez's, the Wendy Williams, everything in New York. Like they just had a hold over the country except Cali, which is so dope.
Yeah.
I'm interested of like, why did you try to stay within Cali and not come out to Colorado when that opportunity was afforded? Or what was the decision of like, because I'm sure the competition is heavy in Cali, you know what I mean? And why did you want to come to Denver?
My home state was not fucking with me. My home state,
Got it.
my home city, San Diego, was not fucking with me. And
Got it.
during the time, that's like the time when all you heard was doom, 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 doom,
Oh,
doom,
okay.
doom.
That house?
It's pop. It's pop. Denver, on the other hand, I'm hearing y'all playing all the fucking hip hop. Y'all are still rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Got
But we
it.
are transitioning into a pop vibe.
Shout out to Denver. Like,
Shout out to
yeah,
Denver.
absolutely.
So again, it puts me in a tough situation. I'm trying to break in. I'm trying to follow the steps of my father. My father, again, a 40-year radio veteran.
Right.
The black community of San Diego knows
Yes.
this man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming up after him. But the white people who are owning these radio stations now and the vibe of where radio is at, they are not fucking with hip hop. For them, hip hop is not giving them no fucking money.
Really?
Until it
Are you
gives them money.
serious?
Really?
We'll get
Until
to
it
that.
gives them money.
We'll get
yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
during that time of the 2010 to maybe 2018.
2010. What?
Yeah, 2010 to 2018. This is when pop is coming. The Lady Gagas, the Justin Timberlakes, the motherfucking, all of these pop artists are coming in strong.
Wow.
And they're killing the game. You get what I'm saying? So
Got
now hip hop is not as strong as what it was. You know what I'm saying? As far as, and we weren't just coming.
Right.
We weren't coming with the heat. So regardless of the fact I came out here, and it was not till I started trending off here, and they started to see what Denver was doing. They started understanding, yo, they got this hip hop station that's been around, KS 107.5 for a fucking minute. And
Absolutely.
It's fucking winning. And
Yep.
it's working. And Sadie's is booming now on digital. Her numbers are number one. She's fucking killing it. And it took 5 fucking years for me to get a call to come back and be like, yo, we want you on. 5 years.
I have a
5
question.
years?
I have a question. Can you do that beat again?
That's that brave. That's that brave, boy.
Well, let's fast forward to that because it's interesting that you say that.
Yeah.
Home is California, San Diego, and it must have stung a little bit of like, God, but I love hip hop.
Yeah.
The opportunity's not out here. I'm out there. I'm gonna come to Denver
Yeah.
because I got the offer. So tell us about when that happened for you, and you were like, yeah, KS 107.5 reached out. I'm gonna be on. It wasn't the morning show at first.
No, it was the night show.
The night show, right? So take
Yeah.
us a little bit about that feeling when you got that call.
Yo, I remember how radio, just so you know, and some radio stations still do it, but because times are a little bit harder in our field, it might not look the same, but basically how it worked when you were to interview with a radio station, they fly you out to the city and they throw you on the air. No matter what time you get in, they throwing you on the air. You guys were having a snowstorm when I came in. So I didn't even come in till I think it was like a Thursday night at midnight. And
Wow.
so they picked me up from the airport and immediately was like, okay, we taking you to the radio station. We throwing you on air right now. Mind you, I'm like fucking already tired. I've been delayed. Now my nerves is already high.
Right.
Showtime.
But yeah, I still had to hop on that mic and do a quick hour show. And then I remember walking out of that studio after I did the hour, and the program director at the time was like, yo, I love it. And the APD was there too, and he was like, yo, we love it. We want to offer you something.
Right.
And so I remember I started crying. It was the first deal. So, you know what I'm saying? I was hyped. It was my first situation. And it was just it was a moment where I was like, I did that shit. Like, finally, I somebody outside of just my home state, you know, because when you're in your home state, people might not take you as serious. You know what I'm saying? Until you get outside.
But they took you serious.
This was the people who were like, she's got something, I'm fucking with her. Yeah. And they believed in me, they rock with me, and to have anybody at that time just put that kind of faith and energy in me was like amazing. So shout out to Johnny Cage, shout out to Burham Gotti. Those two definitely.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Johnny Cage, baby. Burham Gotti.
Well, then quickly, let's fast forward to getting on the morning show. And at that time, you were taking over the show from some legends, right? So we're talking about Kendall B, Kathy J, and Larry Ulibarri.
Yeah, that's deep.
So tell us, when you then got that news of like, damn, I'm going to be on the morning show, prime time, KS 107.5. I got to kind of live up to those shoes. Yeah. What was your thought process going through that?
I guess there's twofold to that. The first part of that is, you know, I did nights for 5 years straight.
Yeah.
5 years straight.
Late nights, right?
No, 7 p.m. to midnight, which is prime time.
Okay.
And the guy who I replaced during that time was, shout out to Slim. Slim is actually on Jammin' 101.5 right now. But Slim is a vet in the city as well. He's another historic name in radio broadcasting in the city. And so coming after him was already hard because, you know what's crazy? Radio is taken very seriously out here during the times that I was here.
Absolutely.
And so I remember people calling and talking shit. Where the fuck is Slim? Where the fuck is who the fuck is you, bitch? Who the fuck are you? And so, I mean, that shit, like, really, that was very hard to deal with. I remember people, DJ Chones, for one, they were all like, yo, you gotta make a name for yourself. And you really got to put in the work. I was at fucking club nights. I remember getting pepper sprayed in fucking clubs because I so badly wanted to make sure that the fucking city knew I'm outside with you. I'm in the clubs with you. I'm at Martin Luther King Day with you. I'm at every fucking event y'all at. You know what I'm saying? That was the energy that I was taught. If you want to be somebody in the community, you got to get outside.
Yeah.
Period.
You got to represent. Like,
so by
where
the
you
5
at?
years I left, motherfuckers knew who the fuck I was by that point. It was already like, yo, she's been around. She was actually a radio DJ who didn't just sit in the fucking booth. We'd see her in the clubs. We'd see her at fucking, you know, wherever.
Right.
I was outside. So when I came back, when I left after the 5 years of nights, and then they called me to come back to do mornings for KS, I was like, yo, bet. This is what I wanted. You know, this is perfect for me. I was not ready to deal with how much I already knew that the city loved Larry, Kendall, Kathy.
Right.
We all know how much they loved them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I was not
they
ready.
They were the staple.
Right. So, but if you're already loved, think about it. You're already loved in the nights. You got your fan base. You booming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a different audience.
Now you're replacing Kathy motherfucking J, bitch.
Yeah, that's
right.
Tough. That's tough.
Anybody in the audience is gonna think this bitch came in and fucking kicked Kathy J out. This is her fucking fault.
You replaced them, the youngins.
That shit was probably the hardest shit I've ever gone through in my life. It takes a toll on you every fucking single day. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. Like, goddamn.
How do you deal with it, though?
Yeah, great question.
This is what they tell you when developing thick skin means. I mean, you would deal with hate. I dealt with hate the whole time I've been on radio. That's nothing new. But the level from at that point, when you get to morning show, you're talking about, you know, you're getting about 7,000 people listening to you within 5 seconds.
Right.
So imagine how many people I'm getting in my DMs. Instagram, social media is booming at this point.
That's what I was going to say.
This is
like
2017,
it's easy access to you because now social media is in the play.
I've already built a brand on social media.
Right.
I built it. And so people were easier to be able to slide in my DMs and say those things. The boys didn't give a fuck. And I think it was more so that they were kind of, this is their hometown. They don't give a fuck. They're not going nowhere. Y'all can fire them tomorrow. They still gonna be in this motherfucking city. I, however, just dropped my whole life from Cali to come back to this motherfucker. So I need y'all to like me.
Right. No,
shit.
that's different.
I'm gonna need y'all to come back around and like me because I can't afford to keep coming back and forth.
Because you don't have that support.
Who?
From
I ain't
the
got a
city.
family in the city.
No, I'm with you.
So how did Vernon slide into the DMs?
Oh, do we have to go into that? Can we wait till later?
Yeah, man, you jumping ahead. Let's talk. Let's stick to radio, and we were having a great conversation off mic about podcasts and radio.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess before we get that far, I don't know how to lead into this, but tell us about radio and I'll ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to start to go into broadcast and go the same route you would, would you recommend, hey, try to get into radio or go into podcasting? And it seems like a mix of the two because you can have a radio show and then just put it on a podcast, but the avenue, the route, what would you do today between radio and podcasting?
I'm going to be quite honest with you. Watching a lot of you guys, like you guys being able to just talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first podcast that I got on. I was like, oh, my fucking God, this is great. You do not have that access to talk your shit on radio. I don't care if it's public radio. I don't care if it's commercial radio. You cannot talk the shit you want to talk. I have a sailor mouth. I was born with it, and it is what it is. But the things that you might want to say, how you really feel, you got to be careful.
Got it.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? There's something about self-expression that it's therapy. You know what I'm saying? For everyone, for every demographic. So for me personally, after doing 20 years now of radio commercial side, I'm gonna say that, you know, a part of me is like, yo, this podcast shit is where it's at.
Got it.
You know, I can't even lie.
So then with that, but tell us about, like, it seems like you gotta love it, right?
Yeah.
Because this business is not very lucrative unless you've had 10 plus years, or, you know, celebrities can do it, you know, and things that, and
years,
even that, absolutely.
The money doesn't look the same anymore as what it used to look like. And so I think if anything, you need to learn more skills. I mean, and you got to have
what skills?
You know, the thing about radio is that we're talking to you, and we're talking to 7,000 people in 30 seconds or less. So if we can do that there, we can do it on a social standpoint now. And that's where you see a lot of radio personalities, TV personalities, your news anchors. They've transferred over to social media. Building a following is key to anything, because that is essentially where your money's going to come from. You built that community.
Got it.
And they're going to stick with you along the journey. And thankfully, I mean, you guys have, what is this, 98th? Podcast or what?
96. 5 for you.
95?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
like
you're
that.
right. 96. 96. Yep.
96.
Yeah.
96 podcasts. You now have a community who rocks with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So they're sticking with you. And to me, the vulnerability of you guys being yourselves every time you hop on this mic is something that you built from the ground up. And now it's all about monetization. So changing that into digital ways of making money. So you're putting your podcast on forms now that you can make some money off of, using Facebook, using Instagram, using Twitter, all of that to become monetizing your guys' podcast.
What are you looking for in terms of base level skills to get into the industry?
For radio,
Yes.
a good voice, and that's pretty much it.
So I wouldn't
Really?
make it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't make
So-
it.
a good voice.
No, they'd be like, Uncle Damo's out.
Nah, you good,
think-
man.
I
You're
think all
built
of you
for
are
radio. I don't know about video,
Literally.
but radio.
Yeah, no, video, I'm out.
You got it.
You got a face for radio, baby.
Turn your Zoom camera off.
You got a face for radio. I love it.
No.
Hello, my name is Uncle Damo, and
That's
you're
great.
listening to
Absolutely.
Nice.
That's good, man.
101 and Barry White.
But with that, let's talk about how podcast has disrupt, because I like your point of view on that, because you definitely been in radio for a while, and now you're getting into that podcast space with the Black Millennial Mom podcast.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on The Plug.
Yeah, that's on everything right now. The first episode is up. We've got more episodes dropping in February and March on the 15th of every single month.
I watched it.
No, it's good.
Which is dope. Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
And we're going to get into that.
I would
'cause
love to hear your feedback on it.
Just
'cause
go.
y'all-
All right, we're
y'all
going to go.
podcast.
Well, let's
I
talk
love
about
that.
it.
Go.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about it? Because I love hearing out, especially some men. What are your thoughts?
So
I'm interested.
I got a question. I understand the premise, and why did you decide to go on this journey of hearing voices of Black millennial moms? Why is that so important?
Because that's me. That's literally the journey that I'm in. And you could take radio, you could take everything outside of me. My biggest accomplishment in life right now is becoming a fucking mother.
Love it.
I could cry right now because
Cry.
there's nothing.
I want to sit. I'm waiting for the tears.
Yeah, cry.
There's nothing in this world.
You said
like,
we need to go viral. That would
Yeah.
help
Bring
us
them
go
out,
viral.
bring
Just
them
cry.
out.
Just fucking cry.
Just fucking do it.
Well, you got to ask the right question. You got
Yeah,
one?
no, there's
You got a
nothing
good
in this
question?
world.
Nothing.
Nothing in
No,
this
no,
world
no.
I'd rather be doing right now than being a mother. And this journey, like every down for me, has been such a moment of like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, but I love this shit. You know
Then
what I'm
what's
saying?
the most so what's the most humbling part about being a mom?
That I don't know everything. That I don't know what the next step is. That I don't have the fucking answers to everything. That I need fucking help. And I'm very much a girl who I don't call on my mama. I'm not the, oh, mom, fucking save me. I've never been that girl.
Mercedes. Please finish. Go.
Yeah, no, that's it. Literally.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I follow that with you.
Do you?
Not as a woman, obviously, but as a parent of somebody who has 3 daughters.
Yeah.
Parenting has evolved.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's extremely hard.
It's
And
hard.
Jay, we talked about this when we were laughing, and
No, absolutely.
and LJ got you with the
Mark got me with
Mark.
your old ass hairy balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That struck a nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. And you know what's crazy is there's this thing about being a parent that you can't even explain.
Yeah.
And there's this thing about it, like we all have kids.
Yeah.
Every one of us has kids. And there's this thing that it's like your spidey sense of
Yeah.
like, hey, my kid's not okay. Hey, my kid's doing
Yo.
great. You know, or my kid is in a safe place.
Yeah.
It's so much to go to that. And I'm not trying to get all sensitive.
Nah, but I'm like, again, these are the moments I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know everything about my career. I know how to get money. I
But you
know how to
don't
get a
know
man.
how to be a parent.
I don't know how to be a parent.
Oh, yeah.
And learning that and having to be, boom, it happens instantly was shocking for me. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. This is right now. Like, as soon as it came out, I was like, this happens now.
She said as soon as it came out.
he came out.
yeah.
He came out. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah,
This is
babies
now.
are ugly when they come out, yo.
Oh man,
They are
yo,
ugly.
yo.
I was scared. I thought mine was deformed. I
Oh,
was like,
I
yo.
Don't say that.
Nah,
I'm
yeah.
not
Head
even
looking like a
allowing
little
none of
missile.
this
Man,
shit.
like a missile,
Oh,
right?
missile head ass.
Yeah, man. Sloppy and
Man,
ugh.
but it's funny how Damo said, you know, we talk about safe places, right? Safe.
Yeah.
So one of the hardest things as a parent is like, yo, I'm gonna walk away because this is the safest place you gonna be right now. Because I don't know how the hell I'm gonna deal with you right
Oh no, yeah, I got you.
So you know what? I'm just gonna walk out, and this is your safe place.
Right.
And you know that's the hardest part about parenting, dude. Is you get into some situations, and you don't know what to say.
Hey,
You don't know how to handle the shit.
You don't.
You're just like,
Test your patience.
yeah, no, but you don't have the answer in the
Speak.
moment. But you don't.
Speak.
But you felt like as a
I
kid,
heard you say
Go
that.
on. I have
Yeah.
But as
patience
a kid-
tattooed on my wrist because of that.
I know.
I've never in my life thought I would ever be tested.
Yeah.
The way you've been tested, right?
And to be so quiet, like I let it happen. Like I'm not gonna react. I'm
Yeah.
not. You're the only person in my life that Brenner can get it, but you,
Yeah.
Kyrie,
Hey.
you're not gonna get it today.
Kyrie.
Kyrie
Yeah.
is his name.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah, but that's the thing though. Like as a parent, there's literally moments where you just do not know what to do, but walk away, and that's the patience.
And sometimes
Do you
that's the
cry? Do
best
you walk
thing you
away
can
and cry?
do, right? That's the best thing
no,
you can do.
cry.
Man, nah.
No? Oh, okay.
I don't cry, but sometimes you sit back, you're like, I suck at parenting.
Yeah.
Because I literally do not know how to handle this situation.
I hate that feeling.
Now you
So-
do question yourself, like, yeah,
So
am I doing the right thing?
Am I
Real
doing the
quick
right
though,
thing?
real quick.
go ahead.
So I want to spice things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I love the conversation we're having.
This is millennial moms I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm still talking
Okay, got
about.
it.
So you had your two. Are they your co-hosts or they were just special guests?
Are you talking about the
Oh,
those girls?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Those are my
were
special.
friends,
that was my
right?
round table
Got
of
it.
diverse women.
Got it. So
Mm-hmm.
this is funny, and it's a serious subject, but I do want to have a little fun with it.
Spicy.
With this, after postpartum depression, when you have a child,
Yeah.
I can empathize. I don't understand, but
Yeah.
I can empathize. What struck me and what was interesting is that when it came to the sex part,
Oh, y'all really paid attention to this.
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, I
Episode.
did.
Okay.
And I was like, yo,
Love.
for both of them, one said, hey, I didn't have sex again with my partner
For over a year.
for 2 years,
Yeah.
and the other one was like 6 months. Either way, I was like, whoa.
Were you
'Cause
guys that really like? Were you guys shook?
Shook.
I was shook.
Can he cheat at that
My
point?
podcast is doing what it needs to do,
Yeah, I
baby.
was gonna take
We're
them
the
to sex
men.
court, whatever it is, man. I don't know.
Could
I
you
should
cheat
have
at
had some men
point?
on that.
Could he cheat at that point?
No, the fuck?
2 years?
But tell us about
No,
that
wait,
from a
wait,
women's
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
from a
yeah.
women's perspective, like
And you're not.
why
speaking
should a
from-
I gotta use
man?
this as a teaser.
Why
Thank
should
you
a
guys.
man
You guys
wait?
just gave me so much great.
Why should a man wait 2 years for sex
You love
from
that.
their?
And why can't
Why?
he say the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, the fuck? 2 years? What the fuck wrong with you?
She's going through things, yo. You don't even.
I'd be hurt after a week.
That's selfish, man.
Yeah. No,
But-
really.
2
That's how you
years?
feel.
2
2
years.
years?
And then wait, what made it bad
2
is she
years.
made fun of like, yeah, do you want some alone time in the shower and do blah blah blah. I was like,
She's giving him the option, yo.
oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Why
Can we
can't
talk
man
about
just
it?
cut?
Yeah,
put it
let's
for
talk
her-
about it. I would love to hear.
love to talk
I would love
about
to
this
hear.
for a
Let's do
second,
it.
right?
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
So let's talk about postpartum depression. Let's talk about that for instance.
Wide
how
open.
long do you think a woman goes through that?
Oh, I know my
Years.
wife did it. I think she probably still going through it.
True.
No, because honestly, dog.
Yeah.
And this is like Damo and Jay said is that I haven't been through it 'cause I'm a man, right? But I
Right.
watch it. We've seen it. Like, well, I've seen it, right? And your wife's not the same, dog. She ain't the same.
This is so good. Oh my god.
Am I
This is
bugging
eye-opening
by
right
saying
now.
that?
No. And
Like,
He
it's not
says that
the,
my man says the same thing.
it's
just
not.
different.
She's not the same.
You're
Yeah.
not lying.
mentally, physically,
Yeah, because you be looking at it like, what the fuck?
kids
is wrong
just
with you?
change your relationship.
immediately.
Yeah, like it's elements in there
It's
that you
business
just
now.
didn't plan for.
Because all we doing is rolling. Like the man, we just rolling with hey,
Yeah.
we just going with the flow. We like, okay, we got the kid, we moving.
Yo, our
What
stress
happened
level is
to
different.
how
No.
things were 6 months
So,
ago?
Courtney,
Yeah, so I would
Courtney,
love to
I
hear
see-
your perspective
I don't
of
want to
like,
hear him too. I want to hear what he
God.
goes
I see where Courtney's going with it, and I appreciate it. The bottom line is we don't have vaginas.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't. And
we got feelings though.
No, we have feelings, but we don't have vaginas.
Right.
So what does
having
that
a vagina
what does
is-
that mean? Since you know,
It's that we will never understand like what they're going through.
We still could say the fuck if you cutting it off for 2 years.
no.
come on. I
No,
agree.
no,
with
no.
you
You can say
on
the
that.
fuck.
No,
Oh.
I would like to. I would
There's
like
a
to go
perspective
about that.
of a man
I'm gonna
too.
go head to head
No,
with you.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop pandering so much,
went,
man.
No, he went
You are
fast forward, dude.
Word, man.
He
You
went-
are phony.
Stop.
You are phony on these cameras, man.
Did I let you talk?
Yeah,
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
I
didn't
wanna
say
hear it.
I didn't say nothing about
You said bottom line.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Like
You said bottom line.
no, men want to have sex. But the bottom line is women in their bodies you can't control.
No, 2 years.
You can't.
They can't
So, hey,
control
Yo,
our
it could
bodies, man.
happen.
What are you saying?
You're talking. No, hold on. We're talking postpartum. This is what's your head now. This is messing
Yes,
with
yeah,
your
that's
head.
why I wanna hear
This is
your
the biggest
perspective.
Part here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This is a head game that you're playing right now. You need doctors involved. You need a supportive person in your life. Like, yo, I know it sucks. I understand, but you signed up for better or for worse, right? Did you not? Because if you wasn't ready for that life, maybe we shouldn't have had these kids. If you don't really want to do this, if you're not down for it like that, then why are we doing the kids in the first place?
So you're
Because
talking
I
about
thought it was
being
like-
married or having kids?
Yeah,
Both.
because I mean, yo,
Both.
were y'all married?
Well,
or
some
y'all
people
Yeah,
are
that's
married.
right.
Both.
Some people
But-
have kids and are
Both.
not
Yo,
married.
and the way I feel about it, like at the end of the day, if you sign up to have a kid with me at this point, like, yo, either you in or you out, because you got to be aware as a man too to know what some of this comes with. It shouldn't be
thinking
one
about
sided.
it. Oh, no, absolutely.
It shouldn't be one sided.
Being
where,
a parent.
I shouldn't be telling you what postpartum could look like. Do your research. Know what you're getting into when you decide to leave it to me. I'm just
I'll
saying.
push on you on that because
Why?
men just don't know. They, like,
But why not do your research? Why
no.
not? You gonna research her family. You want to know about her family, her credit score, her job, all everything else. Know about the
No.
shit that comes with having a baby.
Hey, Courtney, give me a second.
This,
Give me a
this,
second.
This pod.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad
know
at
what
that.
comes with having a
I
child.
don't disagree. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not going there.
You don't want to go.
Come on,
there?
man.
No,
We
I'm
want to
not
go
going there.
viral.
No,
We want to go.
no.
We want to go viral,
listen,
man. This is what it's
listen.
about.
No.
It's a nice,
No.
authentic conversation.
Listen,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fun
keep.
time,
No,
guys.
because it's taking a shot at her.
I'm
and
not.
I don't want to do
No,
that.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
want to
say
do that. Like,
that.
out of
Don't say
respect,
that.
I
I'm
don't
not.
do that.
I'm
Yeah.
not like I wasn't thinking about postpartum and all that when I had my first kid. Like,
Plus one.
That didn't even.
It wouldn't
cross
even
my
be thought about.
until I saw it.
Yeah.
Until I
Exactly.
saw it. No,
It's some scary
so
shit,
so
boy.
but that's not no.
Some scary shit.
So it's just when I seen it, it's like, and sometimes you just have to state it like, dude, I don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
But I just think, like, yeah, you're in it, but like that's how guys operate. We're in it. But that does not make a guy insensitive if he says, dog, come on, 2 years, the fuck. Because if a dude told his wife,
I agree,
if
Cole.
a dude told his wife, you know what, this thing is closed shop for 2 years, it's going to be all type of assumptions. It's going to be all. A man don't
There
got
could
the
be a
room.
problem with that.
So a man don't got the wiggle room to say, I'm dealing with postpartum depression and I'm going to cut my wife off for 2 years.
So what do you think
And
he
she
did?
be okay
Chaz.
with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Sauce.
But we are under the assumption that a man can't think like that, right?
Exactly.
In most cases. I'm not going
Exactly.
to
No,
generalize.
There's willpower.
But a man cannot do that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
but-
can guarantee
And then
you
we should be okay with that.
there's men on this pod or listening to this pod that haven't had no ass in them in a year.
Yeah. You guarantee it.
I'm not saying
Guaranteed.
they haven't.
No, I'm just
willingly.
That's
no.
what I
it's-
want to know.
No, it's a product of postpartum.
But-
It's a product of non-communication. It's a product of months of not connecting with your partner.
I agree.
Lack of sleep.
I'm taking you to court.
Tiredness. Dealing with your body. Tears. 3rd-degree tears. Yo,
I heard that.
That can
I
happen
don't even
in
know what
real
that
life.
means. Your
You don't
ass
even know
fell
what a
out.
3rd-degree tear
No,
is.
your
Like,
ass fell out in the middle of Target. I don't want to see that.
yeah, fell the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fell the fuck out. That's real life. Like, yo, your body is not. I thought I was straight, and literally, your body does not bounce back as fast as you want it to be. It literally, you can really end up dead. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. This is caution, but because y'all think that it's a game, like it's kind of like, oh well, you don't want to do it.
I didn't say it was a
No,
game.
no.
Don't
Nobody
don't
said that.
misconstrue
So, but
that. I don't
saying-
think it's
Nobody
a game.
said that.
But by saying, oh, well, you guys don't want to do it for this long, you realize that's how long it could take for a woman to heal again and be
I know.
back to normal.
I
past a year from a
that's-
tear, not
yeah,
postpartum,
But
a tear.
we did not say it was a game. I did not say it was a
yeah,
game.
it's a
I
game.
know it's
Hey,
for real. I know it's a real
You
thing.
know what's
But I
for
can-
real is set your mouth out.
See, okay.
Yeah, I mean that. But those are the kind of
That's how y'all feel?
conversations you have to have, though. If
Hey,
that,
honey, we're married.
yeah,
This
that
what
is
we do.
a conversation of like how do we go about moving, if that is
So let me
important
ask
to
you
you.
this, right?
That's all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's be real, right? And
Yeah.
put yourself in a different situation.
Yeah.
Your girl has an extreme tear, right? She can barely even sit on the toilet
100%.
every day. Meanwhile, she's got this brand new baby. She's
100%.
trying to adjust to breastfeeding this motherfucker around the clock.
He's not a motherfucker. He's a kid.
Our kid. Our kid. Around the clock.
Yeah.
Work a job, go back in a month, because that's what typical jobs, actually corporate jobs, look like now. They want you back in a month. You want this 8-12 week, but the way the economy's set up, you can't really afford it 8-12 weeks away. And so you're saying she should just be sitting there opening her mouth while dealing with all of that?
No, I said it's a possibility.
Or what that mouth do is what you're saying?
You get a break, Sadie. You get a break.
I get a break?
You get a no.
get a
I'm
break.
saying like
Yeah, we
like,
let you get that one.
Like you get a break.
How long is the
Yeah.
break? What does the break look like?
All I said
Is it 2 years?
2 years. The
2
fuck?
years.
How
That's
long
all
is the
we
break?
saying.
2
Give me an
years.
answer.
What do you
How
mean
long?
I
a
don't
break?
know.
A break from what?
I don't
Sex.
know.
A break from sex, a break
Oh,
from
got it,
get
got it.
yourself back together, sis. Work on you. I'm here for you. How long is that break for y'all? In real life, what would that be? A week?
I just think there should be
No.
a conversation.
I
think
ain't
that
want to
is
do
a-
nothing
I-
after
I
no
think
week after I saw what I
2
saw.
years is excessive.
Real talk.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Like yo, we talk about better for words. We
Okay.
talk about being in it for the long haul. I think women don't take into account that, man, the guy is right there. Like I remember at my job, I was like, when I had my first, when I had my son, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a towel over there, and it's gonna be the doctor. I'm thinking it's gonna be the doctor is gonna be up under there, and
gonna catch it
catch the baby like on
like
TV,
a football.
right? until I got in there, and it's like, oh no, you on this leg, and then her cousin's on the other leg.
Yeah, somebody better hold
No,
these
absolutely.
legs.
Don't nobody know you better than your baby daddy or your husband.
Oh, yeah.
When there's a kid involved, if he's there,
Yeah, he was there.
because I've seen it all. Both
Yeah,
kids.
you learned a lot. Was that?
Yeah,
Can I
I've
just
seen it
ask you?
all.
Was that like the most disgusting moment ever to you? Or was it like, oh my, did you start crying? Like, I want to know from a fella's side because I know, like, for me, I was like, whoa.
So my wife went through 2 C-sections.
2, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. So
Damn.
my son was breached, but dog, his head is right there.
Okay.
Like, no, that thing is like so before the C, because he came in breached. He was losing what is it, blood pressure, oxygen level. Okay. So the doctor, and my wife's out of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So the doctor turned to me. He is like, well, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess we go to C-section then."
So you made that call for her?
I had to, yeah.
Wow.
She couldn't.
Yeah,
right?
she couldn't. Like, so.
I guess because of drugs, or because she was just out of it.
Out of it. She's
too much pain.
The doctor looks to me and says, "Hey, we going to C-section." I said, "Hey, we."
I've never even heard a story like this in my life where
so
the man had to make the decision for the woman to have a fucking.
That is
wild.
That is wild. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yo,
but
if
you
my
had
nigga
to
made
do
that
that
decision
though.
for me and was like, "Oh, you was out of it," so I said, "Cut her up." I would be like, "Nigga, I will fuck you up. This is your motherfucking fault." Like, yo.
Yeah,
oh
but
my
if the doctor, but that's what I'm saying. But if the doctor says, "Hey, your son is breached and he's losing oxygen," like,
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So and then your the mother is all the way out at the C-section.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
all the way. So then now you go through the procedure. They take the baby out. I walk around and they have a sheet. And then like they're there. They have a sheet while they're doing what they're doing. Right? They're talking about their vacations. They're talking about like this is walking the park.
They have a normal conversation. They're like, "Yo, go get me a coffee. Yeah. Hey, order some chicken wings.
What do we have?
And some chili cheese fries."
And then you walk around and you're just wide open.
Yeah, placenta's out.
Oof. And I look, and it just curiosity. Like at first, I was like, I ain't looking. So I kind of positioned myself where I couldn't see it, but just curiosity made me look. And I was like, I told Carol, I said, "Dude, I said you was all the way out,
like all the way out,
like inside out."
Oh man,
yo, but so guys are there too.
They are.
So like we talk about postpartum, we talk about split. The guy is there with you every step of the way.
Yeah,
he's there, and like especially if he's your husband, or if he's living with you,
the good guy.
So
right?
I think it's this split. It's this side. Pick a side. Well, women go through this and men go through this. No, if you're in a relationship, you go through this together. Yeah. So to Damien's point, when it comes to communication, why can't he say, "Dog, this is 2 years"?
Man, what are we talking about?
A woman should not put her man through 2 years of a 2-year drought. And just say you need to sit there and just deal with it.
It happens.
That is
not
crazy.
that is
not.
I think a therapist would tell a woman that's crazy.
I just think it should be a real deep conversation. I wasn't mad at that happening.
Yeah, y'all not mad at
what
that.
was funny though is.
Did you see my reaction?
You were totally on the opposite end.
I
like,
was the only one.
Yeah,
who was
the
like,
only
yo,
one.
Y'all wild. Y'all
Yeah,
still got niggas?
absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Like, I was in shock. Like, how y'all keep them motherfuckers?
And I love that you're playing devil's advocate, but what kind of struck a nerve is like the funny she threw out there, and it was entertaining. So,
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but listen, that was not my case. I didn't
Absolutely.
thank God I didn't go through that. Like I said, I went through a tear. I didn't go through my postpartum. I went through that too, but nothing on the levels of like I saw one in a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
but
back in the game.
Hope,
you know,
I would hope if you got a tear, yo, dude's a savage. He's like, man, I don't give a damn about that tear.
But to your point though,
that's
whoa, not that. I think. Wait. Pan over to Courtney's camera. That's all code.
No. Did you hear what I said?
But I think what you're trying to say is that.
No, what I said is I said if you're dealing with a tear,
right,
and your man is still one that has sex with you, he's a savage.
Oh God,
that's what I
said.
You.
Sorry.
I think we all got that wrong.
Yeah, y'all got that wrong. Okay. I didn't say.
My bad.
I didn't say.
Right.
Oh yeah, tear and all.
Good job, Cole.
No, what I said was.
Way to clean that up.
You are no, it's not. That's what I said first. I said, dude,
I'm joking, man.
You are a man. You are a savage.
So real quick though, I think what Cole is saying, I think. It definitely should be a conversation had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you should work that out as a couple. And if it is like something as serious as that, you should be waiting the proper amount of time. And on a guy, it's our job. Because we're stupid. So most of the times we're thinking.
Men are stupid.
Yes.
You believe that?
I do.
Oh, 100%.
So I think it's our job when women aren't feeling as pretty or what they used to feel before the baby and the body changes. It's on us to make sure that we're empowerment's not the right word, but making them feel beautiful, making sure that, hey, it's okay, and having those conversations.
But I do think the world has changed now where women have become so 50-50 in relationships that we get so, you gotta think of it like this: we become essentially a lot like y'all.
And that's
we're
whack.
now out,
And that's horrible.
we're now in the streets. We're making. Hold on,
bad.
let me break
That's
this down
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
We're out here in these
talk
streets.
to
We're
'em.
making that money. We're making 6 figures plus. We're taking care of your kids.
But what does that
We're-
mean?
We're doing everything that you do. What's the difference? We can do the same that you're doing.
So I have a really provocative question for you.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to like put anybody's business out on the street or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was pandering, but now we getting to the real Damo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
No,
talking
it's
about.
So
This
in your
podcast,
relationship,
Okay.
excuse me, let me rewind. There's no such thing as 50-50. There's no such thing.
You don't believe that?
No, there's no such thing, because you live in this world of like, where we're going to eat. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
somebody has to make a decision in your life, in your boyfriend. Who makes the decision in the household?
Both of us.
No, there's no. It's one person that has 51-49. No, everybody has different roles. Everybody has different roles.
Listen to me. I agree with you. We are not always 50-50. Sometimes that varies. You get what I'm saying? But there's constant switch up. Sometimes
Sure.
I'm making motherfucking decisions in my home.
Yeah,
Okay.
Believe that.
And give us an
and sometimes
example.
he is 100%,
So-
and
so-
I'm, yes, daddy, you are right.
So
I
give us
believe you.
examples.
So-
Give us examples.
Yo, if he feels like Juan is a terrible fucking yard cleaner and he's not getting the job done, and we need to switch up the fucking game and get some fucking LED lights and fucking start grass looking in a different way, I'm behind this motherfucker. 100. You know what? I fucks with you. You fuck with the lawn more than I do. You're smarter in
So
this game.
give us a
You're right.
decision about what you make.
Let's see.
This podcast.
I want to get my son out of the daycare he's in right now because I'm not fucking with the teachers right now. I hope they don't see this, by the way, because they're online.
They might.
God damn it. You might have to edit that.
That's just for entertainment
something else.
purposes only.
Let me think of
Entertainment
something.
purposes only.
For instance, the food question is a great one. He'll ask me all the time, what do you want to eat?
I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know, and sometimes it's Chipotle. Every single week, Chipotle. I like Chipotle.
Go get that shit.
And he's with the shits. And he'll come back and
Literally
be like, no,
and
I don't
figuratively.
fucking want that. I want fucking Maggiano's. Cool.
Oh,
All right, I like Maggiano's. And then I go with his plan.
okay.
Got it.
See. No,
Talk to
so
him.
it didn't.
Talk to
So
him.
it's kind of what he said. You do allow him to make decisions.
You
Yeah.
allow Vern to make the decisions.
Not all the time. But
No,
yes.
but see,
And vice
you're
versa. He
diminishing.
lets you make
I think he lets me
decisions.
slide.
Yeah,
I think
man.
I definitely
Compromise.
I definitely have noticed times where he wants to go a different way, but he rather spare himself from that argument, and he's not trying to go day for day with me, and he'll just say fuck it. I've noticed that tons of
You
times.
have a extremely strong personality.
Do you
No.
you get that?
Definitely.
Really?
Oh,
Guys say
100%.
fuck it all the time, dude. Like we're so.
Nah,
just
but
like
some
the-
guys
the
go.
least-
Some guys
the
are with
least-
it. Some guys are like, nah, I'm going toe to toe with my
Do you,
shit.
No,
do you want a
absolutely.
do you want a beta man or do you want an alpha man?
Betas.
What?
No, she doesn't. Because I know Vernon,
wheels
and
are
I know
turning.
what Vernon rolls
The
with.
wheels are
What do you
That's
think
a great
Vernon is? Can I just ask
question.
you?
100% alpha man.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like he knows when he knows, and I haven't seen Vernon in years.
Yeah, but you know him, and that's crazy that you don't even have to see him for years, and you still know that he's that alpha male.
There you go.
Yeah.
Women that want a beta male walk all over their men.
Oh God.
Am I
the
right or
camera
wrong?
Look at that's Damo, Uncle Damo.
Ain't nobody walking all over me.
What's your IG? You can hit him up on IG.
He's a cute.
Uncle
That's a very cute
dot
way
Damo.
of talking right now.
Okay, that was a great
All
segment.
right, my bad.
No, that was great.
Yeah.
We have a segment called This or That.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so have you seen him before?
I have.
Okay,
I'm ready.
so you know the rules. You choose a question. You really can't give context for it. And if it's too hard, you can pass.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm ready.
welcome to This or That. First question, radio or podcast?
Fucking dick.
You can pass.
Hey, what'd you call him? What'd you call
You
him?
called me a dick.
Fucking dick. I'm sorry. Pass.
Okay.
No.
I have to. Y'all know what I do for a living. Come
Yeah,
on,
she
man.
has to
It's
pass
still
that.
my money.
San Diego or Denver?
Answer the question.
I can't go 50-50.
No.
San Diego.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry. I love
Attend
y'all.
attend the Olympics or go to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. The fuck?
Okay.
Wait, with what team?
Come on, stop, man.
You
Sorry.
don't. Let's not go
My
there.
bad.
Swim
Yeah.
with dolphins or ride an elephant.
I can't swim, so we going with the elephant.
Okay. Santorini, Greece or Camps Bay Beach in Cape Town, South Africa.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm just Africa.
There,
Okay.
you better pick the black
I know.
people.
I have to.
Abbott
Of course.
Elementary or Blackish.
Blackish.
Piano or the drums.
Drums.
SZA or Ari Lennox.
It's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, who you going with?
Ooh.
You only
Ari.
get one pass.
Ari. Shout out to Ari Lennox. She's here Valentine's Day, you guys.
Got
It's
it.
gonna be a good look.
Meg The Stallion or Cardi B.
Cardi.
Trev Rich or AP.
Oh, fuck you. Pass. Fuck you. Not on this podcast. Not on this.
Amy.
Not on this.
All right, Amy or Colorado Miracle.
Ah, shout out to Meezy, baby.
All right, Kayla Ray or Rachel Bailey.
Oh, Rachel Bailey. I see
What?
you.
Oh!
I love some Rachel Bailey.
Okay,
I really do.
Danae Simone or Rachel Bailey.
Fuck you. Pass.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Thank God. 'Cause
All
I'm
right.
not getting caught.
Y'all got anything?
That coloring shit. You're trying to pitch my.
Hey, Jay, you were pressing her.
I was, man. I'm trying to spice it up a little bit.
Nah,
yeah.
hey, you got hazed right now.
Fuck that.
That was like a hazing
Fuck
ritual.
Thanks for playing. Thank you for
guys.
playing.
This was fun.
That was
Yeah,
a
I'm glad.
great hazing ritual.
Hazing.
Can
You
I
like
come
it?
back and do this more often?
No.
guys?
Man.
Damn.
You
I thought we were
might,
friends,
if
guys.
you want to be a mainstay, because I like how you get us all riled up and hold
This
us
was really
accountable
good. You
from
guys
a
are like-
women's perspective.
Whenever I need, actually, if I could pull all of you guys on the Black Millennial Mom podcast, because fathers are welcome on my show too.
Yeah.
Man, that'd
By
be
the
Hey,
way,
give us the
so
invite.
That's coming up. I would love to have you guys as the fathers of my show for that first
Hey,
episode.
I'm
I,
down.
I got
I'm
3
down.
daughters. I
I'm
get
down. I
it.
could bring my daughter.
Oh, even better. Well, she might not want to hear how deep we gonna go because
I got my
she's two.
daughter. Yeah,
She's two.
Oh,
my
okay.
daughter's 12, so
So
she would be
so
like,
she'd be looking around like this.
right.
like that.
Mine is 2 too, so it's perfect.
Listen, Mercedes, I have about to be 20, 18, and 7.
A vet.
yeah,
A
nice.
vet.
Yeah.
Shout out
The
to
fathers
Uncle
of the
Daniel.
game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
For real.
What else is top of mind, y'all? As far
Man,
as
so
go ahead.
So let's talk about the different. Did satellite radio have an effect on like local radio?
It did for a little bit.
Yeah, because
The cars were coming with it,
yeah.
and that's a game changer.
Mhm.
Satellite is still in the game as we speak. Not
For
as
sure.
strong as it used to be, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
everything's free now. So, but they're still in the game. People still love some of those shows on satellite, you know? So it's like you can't get away from that.
Yeah, because I want to say from maybe 2000, I really got on the satellite radio maybe 2004.
Yeah?
From like 2004 to maybe about 2000, well to recent, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know that's when I first heard your Angela Yee's, your K Slays,
Yeah.
your DJ Dramas, and I always thought I was like, man, I never listened to local radio anymore. Like I stopped listening to local radio when I left Colorado, basically, and moved to Arizona for college. Like
Yeah.
I stopped listening to local radio, and I always wondered how that affected, the local radio, the satellite radio.
I think that was one of our first hits. Like that was the first like shake up of radio was satellite.
It was.
Yeah.
It
And
was.
then
'Cause
you
you could
got your
talk.
streaming sites, and then it was like, oh, fuck, shit's getting real. Like, it was constant hit after hit for radio.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So I think that segues into my question.
Yeah.
Is there's a lot of young black women that look like you that want to be like you, that have heard your voice. Real talk. Like,
That's
this is
dope.
no bullshit.
Thank you.
This podcast, bussin'.
There's a division between radio and streaming platforms.
Yeah. Spotify's, your
Yeah.
iTunes. Yeah.
How do you constructively tell them what route to take?
I think the route is so similar now than it ever has been before, because journalism is essentially in the mix of this now. You're doing interviews, and essentially if you're going to go into the streaming side of things, you're playing music, but you're also dealing with a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? The artists are honestly trying to go to the streaming platforms to give those interviews first before they even come back to the local radio station. So you've got to be heavy, you got to be witty. You've got to, know your shit. And a part of that is understanding your artist, picking your niche, what's your genre. If you're going to be a country girl, you better know your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You better know your Taylor Swift. And if you're going to be hip hop, you better go all the way back to Biggie and Pac, all the way now to Cardi B's. And really have the understanding of, you don't know who's going to walk in that door in the next 2 days. And you better be knowledgeable because one slip up can go viral in today's world. So really understanding, if I'm going to open a mic, if I'm going to turn on a camera, I'm ready at all times.
So really constructive question.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to hurt.
Oh, God.
Would you tell them to do radio or podcast?
Podcast.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
That's dope. And I like what you said about, because we are in this journalist space, right? Like
This is journalism.
We keep claiming like, hey, we're just friends up here talking shit, but once you start having guests on, and to your point, you have to do your homework on those guests.
You're doing what I do.
Yeah.
You are literally doing what I do every single day.
Absolutely.
The paycheck might look different, but you do what I do.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, the paycheck look way
way different.
Hey, you get paid.
We don't get paid for this
All
shit.
right.
We paying for this shit. We don't get paid at all.
Yeah, the paycheck look way different.
You get paid way more than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially when you can come over here and say, look,
Right.
this is what I make. This is what I bring to the table. I'm going to make some goddamn decisions.
But,
Absolutely.
From
Yeah,
my
that
side
paycheck
of
look
it,
different.
my side of it, again, I got on this game because I had natural talent. Never forget the story where the guy was like, yo, you're fucking nice. You're doing traffic. I was literally talking about some traffic reporting. And he was like, yo, the voice is hot.
Yeah.
And and you vibing with it to make it sound like you're just talking to the homegirl. Yo, bitch, avoid that 5 freeway. The shit's looking real out here in the street. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are able to be authentically you every single day. What I have to do, I have to put on the show. No matter if I'm happy, sad, y'all can come in here and be like, fuck this shit. I am not in the mood. I can't do
I'm
that
not
in my
rocking
job.
with so-and-so or whatever
you know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
I can't do that in my job. So y'all get a chance to be really who you are, and that's what we see in digital world, content-wise, is cracking right now. You know what I'm saying? People who are really who they are. That's why I'm always going to pick podcasts right now over radio, because you get to be who you are every time y'all open this mic. So shout out to y'all.
One more question, follow up.
Yeah.
What would you tell a young black woman who wants to be a journalist like you? What advice would you give them?
Make sure you're ready for some hard times. Toughen up that skin, because you're going to go through a lot of situations that you probably weren't prepared for in the beginning. But the more that you go through it, the better that you'll be.
Okay.
The more rough situations that happen in your life, and these weird situations, these encounters, these chauvinistic males that you might run into in your career, because radio and TV is heavily male-oriented, it builds tougher character. And I know from my own past and doing this for this many years, I would never have been able to do it with all the men that were around me, because they made me tougher. They made me harder. They made me want to go get it even more, because I'm like, I'm about to show you up. I'm about to get the same paycheck you do. I'm about to get the same interviews you do. I'm about to go even more viral than you did. Like, that was my hunger. And so if you come with that kind of energy that, you have something to prove, and you know you got it in you, then you're bound for destiny.
Do you feel like you're allowed
round of
to be?
applause for that,
Thank you.
So with that, with being in such a male-dominated field, like, do you feel like you're allowed to be vulnerable? Are you allowed to be transparent? Are you allowed? Do you have colleagues where you're like, man, this just ain't the time?
Yeah, shout out to our program, our general manager, the first black female in Colorado, Nikki Sworn. Shout out to her. We started at KS 1075 together. She is now that woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of Drop 104.7 and Kuvo Jazz.
Yes.
And that station, Kuvo Jazz, has been around since forever in Colorado. So hearing her struggles of what she had to go through and working with her directly, those are the conversations I can have now. But think about that. That's 20 years later, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, you know, she was my promotions director at KS 1075. You know what I'm saying? Now she's my general manager. That's the level of growth that it took for us to be able to even be like, yo, we finally are able to do what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
We're building dreams every day. So
You can put the sword down.
yeah, we're not fighting. I'm working with my sister. You know what I'm saying? Literally every day, and I'm working with my brothers and my sisters who. All of us, as I don't know if you guys know this, the Drop 1047 is completely 100% Black African American on here host.
Had no
from
idea.
Morning to midnight.
It is.
Morning show, midday show, afternoons and midnights. We are all
This
Black.
dope.
podcast.
You know what I'm saying? This is a very big deal in the Mod City and hasn't been done in over 15 years.
Man, Cedes, you know, can I just say but I admire your passion.
Thank you.
And
Plus
like,
one.
Yeah, and you
Plus
know,
two.
Thank you.
And I just had to say it, but just sitting here listening to you talk, I have to say it.
She got me interjected. Like, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, but
Hey.
she's not.
It's just not being done. I can't even get this in my hometown, y'all. Like,
Y'all want
Sadie.
to go to the drop?
Sadie's.
Let's go.
Go to the drop.
Let's
we're
take
putting
her
this
job.
podcast off the drop.
Let's Sadie's give her flowers real quick.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely.
Yo, you are really living a dream, man.
I
Because
really
I can
have.
hear the passion in your voice. You don't work a day, do you?
No, I literally didn't. I'm telling you, my whole life was radio. Before I had my son, I slept it, I dreamt it, I ate it every day because I saw my father do it. So
Yeah.
to me, I'm in that same energy. I always have the hunger. I'm gonna show you what I could do.
Yeah.
But
So-
but
That's what
wait,
I'm talking
so
about,
you
Phil.
said before you had your son, so is it different now?
Yeah, 100%.
Tell us more. Tell
That's-
tell the audience more.
Why you see I'm pushing you guys on podcasts and I'm hoping it because now I see, yo, there's more to life than just my career. And before it was all my career because I didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't think of nothing.
Yeah.
It was just that.
But now you have
Now,
a
something.
lot of
I have
something.
a whole lot of going on, and to be able to be like, all right, y'all, well, I'm done for the day. That's it. Check out.
Yeah.
I'm not staying here till midnight. I'm not grinding it out. I'm not doing the most because I got a little person at the house who needs me.
Hey.
You know?
So I'll dip in when I want to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think there's a lot of women that need to hear that.
Yeah. It's okay to hang it up.
It's
for
okay
the
to
night.
hang it up. When I'm done, I'm done.
I'm
That's
done.
what I was gonna say. Is when I'm done, I'm done.
And I learned, you know who I learned that from?
Who?
You know what was crazy? DJ Chones. I remember he had
From
his
a
first
man.
hit From a man. I learned it from a man. Thank you for just fucking opening my eyes right now. Fuck.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, that's my
not
brother.
not a man, but just the tight niche community within radio.
Oh, we tight.
And how, you all have rubbed elbows. We had Rosa Jod on the
Yeah, you
on
got
here.
Rosa's like
Shout out
I
to
trained
Graffiti.
Rosa. Rosa got on. I
Yeah.
trained her. I taught her how to get on all that.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. But back to that, DJ Jones is a brother to me. But I remember when he had his first kid, and we were doing at KS 1075 together. We were doing the show together, and he was like, you know what? I'm at the point. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got kids at home. There's more to it than fucking being here all day, and I never got it. Even when I came back here and I did mornings with him, his kid at this point is like 4 or 5. I'm playing, cute little god auntie to the baby and shit. I still didn't get it of like, yo, I don't give a. He would say it at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck about
So let
this
me ask
job,
you about
Mercedes.
that.
Like,
So with that, it's like on air for 4 hours. Like, how long would you spend at the station after that? Or
long.
what did it look like?
about 3 to 4 hours, even after that point. And then, you'll see us at club nights. That's another 3 hours. It's our life. Our life is dedicated to it.
Damn.
Our life is dedicated to it. And I'm very young at that time. I'm 22 years old, fresh in the scene. And I spent 5 to 7 years right here doing the same fucking thing every fucking day,
So
over
like
and over.
12 hours a day of
Give a
just
fuck.
radio
Give a fuck.
promotion.
I was hungry.
Grinding.
I was gonna
Out
go
there.
viral.
That's what's
I'm
up.
on I'm on every interview. I'm on everything that I'm doing because that's what I knew.
Got it.
But yeah, thank God for having kids. Thank God for having strong support systems like my boyfriend, things of that nature to show me. If it wasn't for DJ Chones and if it wasn't for my boyfriend, it'd be like, yo, you better snap the fuck out of it and realize that there's more to life than this Hollywood shit. Because there's real life shit going on. And that's when podcasts during
He
that
sounds
time.
like me.
Yeah, and that's
Who?
facts.
Vernon.
Yeah, that's facts. After that, I started realizing podcasts started becoming a huge thing, and people are talking about their real life fucking struggles. I'm like, yo, this is real. Like, they ain't gotta fake this shit. They're really mad. Like, oh shit.
They independent. They not
Right.
commercial. They
Right.
can say what they want.
But
Right.
what's crazy is you have the following. We didn't have.
Yeah, see, we don't have the following. See, that's what
it
radio
grows, but
gives you.
You think I got that didn't happen
That
over
didn't
a
happen?
day.
Well, yeah,
that took
absolutely.
over 10 years to get to 175,000 people on Facebook. Like,
Flex.
There you
what?
go. Talk to
What?
him. Talk to
Verified
him.
page. What?
Flex.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody. That did not happen. People think that shit
Flex.
happens overnight. That shit
When
don't
you
happen.
said 10 years, he was like, oh, shit. I'm going to quit
But
tomorrow.
so now you see why I'm passionate because I built that.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
the radio station built that shit for me. I built that.
You have to go out there and get
I
it.
have to ask them daily. Can you follow me?
Ground
Can you
level.
please put on my Instagram? Please, like.
Yep.
When you put that kind of work in, and so thank God for monetization, and people are getting, like myself, I'm getting paid off Facebook and things of that nature now because I put that work in.
Flex.
What are you about to say, Jay?
You feel me?
I'm glad that you said that. We needed to hear that.
Yeah, you better get on it. Like, this is where money is being made. Money is being made. I don't care what nobody says. I remember I was thinking about selling my Facebook page for fucking $2,000 maybe 3 years ago. 3 years ago,
Wow.
I was gonna sell that bitch. I was telling Vernon.
How do you sell a Facebook page?
I don't know.
Yo, people will buy it because you got this 175 fucking thousand people.
Yeah, then you start
But I wasn't
posting
in, and I
content
wasn't
on
in
there.
radio. I just had the baby. I was like, I'm not getting back in. And fuck it. Why do I need this page? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's sell it for $3,000. I could buy the baby some clothes. Fuck it.
Got it.
And then literally 6 months later, Facebook started their monetization program, and they started paying people who were creators. Yo, all you gotta do is fucking post. Wait,
So-
you mean I'm getting $3,000 every month to just
Post?
post? Get the fuck out of here.
Talk to him.
Get the fuck
This
out of
podcast
here.
must
It's
be
over
listened.
with.
You are a sailor.
She is.
Yeah.
We love it though.
Mercedes.
Sorry. It's
Oh, yeah. That's why I love it.
Mercedes.
Authentic conversations on here.
Hey, you know what?
That old suburban ass.
I know, right?
Say it.
Hey,
And he cursed the most up here.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
a sailor.
you are a sailor. You are a sailor.
So he said it too. It's
No,
great.
real talk, Mercedes. We had a great conversation tonight, and you dropped some dimes on people who I think we should have on the show.
Yeah. really
But
do.
we always ask this question at the end. It's like, who would you recommend to be on here?
And I love that you guys have females and males, and you kind of balance each other off with that. I would love for you guys to hear Nikki Swarm, my general manager's story. I think that's
I thought
next
the
up.
same thing.
I
Yeah.
think
That'd be dope.
that would be a really good. She's someone that's literally from here, grown here, but a lot of people really don't know her.
Good.
And so I think that y'all can really open. She'll feel comfortable with y'all to definitely take that rock. And I think that y'all should also get some of the vets from Kuvo Jazz. Shout out to Steve. These are older cats, but these
Is that
cats
Sugar
know.
Bear?
Sugar Bear is on the drop, and he's new. He's from,
Okay. Got it. Got it.
he's
Never
from
mind.
Cali. But
My
no,
bad.
Steve is on Kuvo Jazz.
Okay.
And again, he's just got so many history facts that you'll just be like, fuck. Like, you'll learn so much about your own city that you wouldn't even know. Like, these are the people that I surround myself with. So that way I never walk into a situation like I
Not
did back
knowing.
at KS in my first year where bitch was like, bitch, you ain't from that city. And I would say, fuck this city. And they'd be like, they try to jump me and shit. They would be like, it's a whole story. But those are the moments where I'm like, I need to learn about this motherfucking city immediately.
Those are the moments where you said, "I earned this 150,000."
Hi.
Nah, absolutely.
Hi.
Talk
Hey,
to
Hi.
him.
And Denver has a great city. Denver is a great
Denver's
city.
amazing.
And
She was
that-
young. Then,
yeah,
you
I was
know.
very young.
Yeah.
Fire.
And I appreciate all. Listen, if it wasn't for Denver, I wouldn't be here.
That's dope.
So they
That's
made
what's
my
up.
career.
Hey, I
Denver
love
made
that.
me.
This
You know what I'm saying?
Denver
Not
made
San
me.
Diego.
Denver made me.
Remember that.
Put it
Denver
on a
made me.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
Denver
Denver,
made
made me.
And you
They did.
never stumble upon the unexpected if you stick to the familiar. So
Period.
Denver made
nice.
me. They made us.
Hey.